Hey all, it's Jim from Fort Sask Reno here. Welcome back to the channel. And we're going to try something a little new for some of our YouTube videos and some of our social media feeds. And I'm probably going to start a TikTok account here as well. But so I was thinking about an interesting way to communicate with our clients and customers and add content for our website and social media and that, and something that's interesting, not too boring. I look back some of the stuff we've done and it's good, but it might be a little more interesting if we kind of go back through some of the history, tell a few stories. So this is my first trial. I'm not sure if this is even going to make it onto a YouTube video or anything. I'm just going to give her a whirl here and see how it goes. Just chat about a few of the jobs that we've done in the past. So we're going to get right into it. I think that would be really the theme is just we're going to go through our social media accounts, going back to the early days of social media in Fort Sask Reno, and could learn a little bit about our company, maybe hear a funny story or two, and see if that's interesting whatsoever. So here we are on our Instagram account, and what we're looking at here is the very first bathroom that we did, and this is a local bathroom here in West Park, and how we got into it was that we were doing exteriors almost exclusively at the time. And we had hired a couple guys who were working for us doing exteriors. They were all around people. They could do carpentry and tile works and whatnot. A couple of young men from the Magdalen Islands out in the east coast of Canada. It's kind of a remote area, kind of interesting folks as well, kind of interesting people that they, being remote and whatnot, that they had to kind of do everything on their own. So they were working for us at the time. The client says that they want to do a bathroom reno. We said, well, we're not really doing that. And John and Freddie spoke up, said, well, we can definitely handle that. So we dug into it, and this is the first bathroom that we did. So basically, it was just the shower that we did. We've got this river rock tile floor tile. This one, we weren't doing the Curdy membrane system at the time. I didn't know much about it at all. We just did concrete. It was a concrete base that John and Freddie had done there. That was their methodology. It's kind of an old school methodology for tile works. No one's really doing that anymore, but that's what we did here. Just tile, built-in niche, so that's very common. These are still popular showers these days. Of course, not with typically the browns in that, but beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and that's what's going on here. That's what they wanted, and that's what we gave them. So there we go, 460 weeks ago, and that's it. We got a thumbs up from someone here. Not sure what that's about. That's the very first bathroom we've ever done. Next. Back to the exteriors, where we started out doing exteriors, and this is a new construction job. We called it the Castle. It's out in Strathcona County, out near Uncas Elementary School. We called it the Castle because it was so big. It took us quite a while to do this job. So this is when we showed up here to do the job, and we didn't get too many progress pictures on the way. As you can see, we went straight from no siding to almost all done. So this would be a Royal product. I can't recall, maybe a Midnight Surf, something like that. Vinyl siding that we did, along with the soffit and fascia, eaves trough. Here's our pump jack system. We set up to go up and down the walls and the ladders. So there's the castle. And there's another view of the castle. When I look at this picture, I think it's a little funny. It looks like a dude sitting there. That's some kind of an air mover, but looks like some massive sad guy sitting there on the little wall, but some kind of ducting. We had quite the setup, almost 3 stories walkout. Once you get up there, standing on this platform, you're not bored. You're trying to stay alive. Like, look at the ladders up here and that. So, of course, we're all tied off when we do this kind of work, but it is not boring when you're working at heights. Your day goes pretty fast. I enjoy it. I still do, even though I don't get out there very often at all. But there's the castle. Then, of course, we got a big snowfall. This is going to be in November, whatever year, 2015, November, we had to get a lift up in here. The chimney was going to be done in stone later by others, but this was a fun project for us. And then there was snow. Happy it held out this long. A couple more days to finish the castle. There's Mr. Levi James, my youngest son. And he works for us, and he commented on that. Must have been way back in the day. He liked it. Of course, he does like it because that's his job too. Well, we got a nice little review here from Christine Fleming. Fellas are amazing. Showed up every day, bright and early. Worked till late to get it done. 5 out of 5 all the way across the board. So that's really nice. Another job well done. Thanks to excellent crew. Always gotta thank the crew. They're the guys out there doing the work. Although back in the castle days, I was still on the tools. Of course, my sister, she's gonna be nice and say something nice to me. One of my 5 sisters always support me in my business. What else we got? Oh, we got a dog working away on a job, and Tom and I were having our lunch, and this guy came up and wanted to talk. He was super friendly, just a great big puppy, as a matter of fact. I was a little bit spooked or cautious, and not Tom, he loves dogs. He had this thing licking, eating out of his hand, probably ate half his lunch that day. And I like this kind of stuff, photography in general, so this guy was happy to see us at his house. What else we got here? Oh, okay, there we go. Screen door. Back in the day, we'd do those smaller projects, and we had been turning them away a lot more recently, but we've got a plan moving forward. We're going to start taking on a few smaller jobs again, because someone's got to do them, and then we do find that the people in Fort Saskatchewan do have a hard time finding someone to do the smaller projects, so we're working on a plan for that moving forward to get someone to handle some of these smaller jobs and take care of these needs. But door, I'm sure it would have been Tom and I. Whole company would probably just Tom and myself 458 weeks ago. If we install screen doors. It's that one. What else we got? Okay, this would be a fascia and eavesdrop job. So I'd been in the business. So here I'm commenting, no, it's not too late in the year to get your exterior renovation. Re-renovation. Yes, we work outside all year. Soffit, fascia, eavesdrop, siding, Fort Sask Reno. Loving the mild winter. So it must have been cool must have been a nice winter here, not too cool for us. And yeah, again, Tom and I would have done this one together. It was just Tom and I. This is out in Sturgeon County, somewhere fairly close. I don't think we were going to do any fascia at all here to start with, but then as we took the trough off, we found a few spots, so I'm sure we cleared it with the client and got some fascia, changed out some rot and changed some fascia for him. This was a heck of a long run. The back of this house was all in one long piece. Here's our Eve's trough machine, an old trough trailer. We just changed that out. We got a new trough machine. Looks like it was a little messy here. What else we got? Oh, we got our Christmas lights. Got my lights up finally. So that's me and my old house over there in Pineview. I redid this whole house as well. Me and the boy did this. So this is the typical Pineview bungalow. There's so many homes with exactly the same floor plan and layout and that kind of thing. And so when I go to quote these houses, I know them pretty well. So what we did with this one, it used to be all stucco all the way across. We cut off all that stucco, put on 2 inches of foam, put in some brand new triple pane windows all through the house, some vinyl siding, some shakes up in the gable. Back in the day, when I chose this, I had a light green, sage green or something for this house, and I did my gable the same color as the siding, and I wouldn't recommend it in the future because you want your gable to pop, and in this case, it was, as it's being the same color, you couldn't really see what was going on there. I thought that didn't really pop. Would have made it a nice dark brown or something else. This here is called a belly band. It's just an accent band. We often do them in between the pork chops. This will be your fascia. That's your soffit there. Anyways, that's the old house over there in Pineview. What else we got? Another little house. I'm sure this one was Eve's trough. Someone from Novik Aluminum liked it. Like shakes in the gable. I don't think I did this job. It was all Tom on his own. He jumped in pretty early. He jumped in straight from high school, and he was running jobs super fast. Food Bank fundraiser. Oh, here's the old company name, Beaulieu Enterprises, before we changed officially to Fort Sask Reno. Get your exterior reno done and help the Fort Saskatchewan Food Bank. All jobs booked before January 2016 qualify for full exterior. I was going to give away something. 20% eavesdrop. We'll donate 20% to the food bank. And geez, I tried quite a few of these things in the past. They never really went anywhere. So in the end, nobody would follow up on these things. And I did want to support local endeavors and sports teams and charitable organizations like the food bank. So in the end, what we do is just monthly donations because we never get any traction on this. I'm not sure why, but as people don't do full exterior renos on a whim, that's probably why, especially not for some minor discount. But support the food bank. We have monthly donations, and they've supported us as well quite a lot. And there you go. Would love to promote this on our social media outlets. So this is great. And we do appreciate the feedback we get from the local people that we support, and they support us back. Well, how much? We got 11 minutes into this. Should we look at another one? One more. R&M Promotions, the local company, did our signage back in the day. We got all new stuff now. We got a new logo. We're not going by Beaulieu Enterprises anymore. Of course, we're offering a lot more than the siding soffit face use trough. It's all new stuff. We got new signage. We do all exteriors, interiors. This was back in the day when we were a smaller outfit, proudly serving Fort Saskatchewan since 2007, and we are Fort Saskatchewan Chamber of Commerce Award winners. We won a couple over the years. Liked by Thomas. There's this little guy, Mr. Mac. My son Tom and my grandson Mac. There's the social media there. He's out running tonight, as a matter of fact. They are enthusiasts in running, biking, those kind of things. Well, guys, we're going to leave it at that. Hopefully this was kind of interesting for you. We plan to do a few more if this is going to hit the mark, and I'll probably have Tom join me, Levi, Sarah, some of our workers, maybe Daryl or Alan would join in, and we can chat about some of the jobs we've done, just kind of review it, and let y'all know about who we are, what we've done in the past, what we do, and yeah, hopefully it's some interesting content. So again, thanks for joining me here today, and looking forward to seeing you next time. Subscribe to the channel, like, and promote. We do greatly appreciate all the help we do get here from the Fort Saskatchewan community. Thanks so much. Have an awesome evening, weekend, night, day, Monday, whatever. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.